Oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Oh, Champs-Élysées. Champs-Élysées. We're going around the world with Miss Rebekah. Oh, Champs-Élysées. We're going around the world with her. Oh, Champs-Élysées.
It's me.
We're going to the Eiffel Tower. We're going to get some French mustard. We're going to drive a Citroën. And then maybe we'll go to Champs-Élysées. We're going around the world to get French fries.
That's not true. Hello, my friends. Welcome to Around the World with Miss Rebekah. My name is Miss Rebekah with the Shaler North Hills Library. That's Miss Ingrid behind the camera.
Hi, Miss Rebekah.
Who is our musical director and technological producer.
Croissant. Eclair.
My friends, welcome again to Around the World with Miss Rebekah. What we love to do at Around the World with Miss Rebekah is to realize there's a whole big, beautiful world filled with all kinds of different and same and unique human individuals that have hearts and minds and things just like we do. And here we are at this little dot, and sometimes in our own little dot where we live, it feels like, well, this is it. This is all anything is.
But it
isn't.
No.
There's all of this. Ingrid, I'm going to have to ask you to stop.
But I know some French.
But we didn't even get there yet.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry.
I know a French song.
What is it?
Hold on.
Alouette.
Jante alouette, alouette, jante bloomeray, jante bloomeray la tête, jante bloomeray la tête, et la tête, et la tête, alouette, alouette, oh, alouette. I don't know what it
That's
means.
Awesome.
I think I learned it in elementary school.
Welcome to my humble chapeau.
I think my elementary school music teacher was named Mr. Smith.
No way.
It's true.
At the Penn.
Yes?
Yep.
William Penn Elementary School. Miss Bowitz was the art teacher. She loved pigs.
Oh, that's so fun. Wait, you know what? I'm going to turn off my watch.
Why? We love to hear the chime.
No, you do not. Hold on. Sorry for the interruption. All right. There we are.
Well, my friends, as you may have guessed by now, we are going to
Belgium. Do they speak French in Belgium?
Is that true? Are we going to Belgium, Miss Ingrid?
No.
We are going to France.
Oui. And I'm saying that because oui means yes in French, but also because oui, if you spell it differently and say it differently, can just mean like oui, hooray.
Do you know how to say I don't know in French? Je ne sais pas.
Oh, je ne sais pas.
Je ne sais pas. I took many years of French.
Did you?
I didn't really know anything. My mind does not work well with foreign languages.
Me neither.
I don't know if that's an appropriate term. Learning new languages other than what I currently know, which is only English, and I can also speak fluent Pig Latin. But
I
can. But in my French class, we had to answer in French. And so I learned how to say, je ne sais pas, I don't know.
Je ne sais pas.
Because I'm answering in French.
I think that's awesome.
Yeah.
And, you know, I took 4 years of French in high school, and I was so terrible at it that in college, when you applied for college at Duquesne anyway, you had to either take a test. If you were going to take the same language you took in high school, you had to take a placement test. But I didn't want to take the test, so I just took Spanish. And then I did horribly in Spanish. And then when I went to seminary, I took Greek, and I did horribly in Greek. And then I took 1 semester of Hebrew. And when my professor would ask me a question, I would say, I want to invoke the Passover. Because I'm not a language person either. Bless you.
I wish I were, because I feel like when I hear somebody else speak another language, like my husband George and his family all speak Italian.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Alyssa has taken Italian all throughout college.
Oh, man.
And it just sounds so lovely, and just to be able to communicate.
I know. It just sounds so... I wish I could take British, because I think, like, I've been listening to all these... actually... The English would tell you that we speak quite a different language.
I would think
they definitely do. They think we've really messed up the English language. So yeah.
That was a butcher.
Butcher. Yes.
Well, I love hearing the English accent, but there's all different kind of British, accents.
I know, which is really neat, which is something I've been learning, and there's all sorts of French accents, like the Pittsburgh French accent, the Eiffel Tower.
Well, my friends, as we mentioned, this week we're going to France. Let's review where else we've journeyed to this summer. We started out in the Netherlands. We went to Egypt. We went to Ghana.
Yep.
And we went to Guyana.
Yep.
So we've really been...
No, we also went to Malaysia.
Oh my gosh! I'm so sorry, Malaysia. I just stopped. Maybe my peripheral vision needs checked out. Yes, we were in Malaysia.
Yeah. We spent like a whole week there.
We did.
Yeah.
Well, my friends, won't you join me on a journey to France?
Hey, wait a minute. I thought that guy lived in Ghana. Remember how we thought maybe like it was not models not from that very country?
Yes, but this person doesn't look anything like the person on the cover of the Ghana book.
I know he has a different shirt on, but I think he has the same notebook.
It's completely different.
I think he has the same notebook.
My friends, Countries We Come From, France, by Adam Markovics.
Who has been to France, maybe? We're going to find out.
Let's find out a little bit about the author before we get started.
All right.
Adam Markovics lives in Ossinging, New York. On a trip to Paris, he once spent a small fortune shipping the most delicious French macarons he had ever tasted back to his family in the United States.
Dude, that's pretty cool. All right.
It is pretty cool, but once again, it's okay if you study a place that you've never actually been to.
Yeah, it's true.
Now, this is a nonfiction book.
In some places in Canada, they speak French.
That's true. Well, they speak down New Orleans.
New Orleans, they do too.
Louisiana.
And Westview is all French speaking. Well, there's a small... No, that's wrong. It's wrong.
Is it wrong or just completely untrue?
It's completely untrue. There's a small...
So did you just tell a fib?
I did. There's a small neighborhood in Westview, a small enclave in Westview that is French-speaking only. But not a lot of people know about it because...
Are you making this up?
All the streets are one way and they only go out.
You are making it up.
My dad told me that when I was a kid. And he told me they make antifreeze there. I just remember that. I have no idea why. I have no idea. So now you can see where I get
out
it.
Of control.
Okay. All right. This is going to be one of our biggest hits. We have 2 songs already? I'm semi-lingual.
Contents. This is France. If we were like, oh my gosh, I just want to skip it all and read more.
About the author.
Page 32.
Okay, yeah. Or we push fast forward.
This is France. Stunning, stylish, friendly.
Wait, I thought Nigeria was stunning.
Can France and Nigeria both not be stunning?
Yeah, I'm just wondering why they don't pick some other adjectives.
My friends, welcome to France. One of the largest countries in Europe. More than 64 million people live there. See, here it is. France is about the same size as the state of Texas.
Oh.
Sacré-Cœur church in Paris. France has towering mountains. Europe's tallest mountain, Mont Blanc, is located there. It rises more than 15,700 feet up into the air. Along the southeast coast of France are beautiful beaches. There is rich farmland throughout France. Many farmers grow grapes to make wine. Some of the grapes are used to make a bubbly wine. It's called champagne.
Champagne.
It's called champagne.
Okay.
Farmers also raise cows, sheep, and goats. Their milk is used to make 400 kinds of French cheese.
Mr. Carl really loves cheese.
I love cheese as well.
I love cheese.
Early humans first lived in France about 1.6 million years ago. In southwest France, there are ancient paintings inside caves.
Let's go!
The paintings are around 20,000 years old.
Yeah.
The cave paintings show horses and other animals. Visitors inside a model of one of the ancient caves.
I forgot about that.
For most of its history, kings ruled France. In 1789, the people of France took back power during the French Revolution. Afterward, France became a free country. Napoleon Bonaparte was a famous military leader. He ruled France from 1799 to 815. And might I add, when I was younger, cable television, your three main networks used to always have made-for-TV movies on.
Yeah.
And one of those networks had a made-for-TV miniseries, a movie miniseries event about Napoleon and Josephine.
No way.
And I loved it.
No way. That's cool.
Loved it. I feel like I may have been too young to be watching it, but
Yeah,
I
maybe.
loved it all the same.
What network was it?
It was
CBS.
CBS, ABC, or NBC.
Oh, okay. I just did. I wonder if it was. You know, you ever hear of that book called Les Miserables?
I have.
That's about the French Revolution.
But
You know what?
is it about Napoleon and Josephine's love story?
I don't think so. It's about Javert.
The capital of France is Paris. It's also
Jean
the
Valjean.
country's largest city. More than 2 million people live there. The Eiffel Tower soars above Paris, friends. It's one of France's most famous landmarks. People like to wander Paris's winding streets. They may stop to sip coffee at one of the city's many outdoor cafes. Then they might grab a crusty baguette at a local bakery. Paris has some of the best bakeries in the world.
There's a little cafe in Swickley called Café de Mes Amis. The cafe
There's a
of
little
the friends.
French bakery down in Millvale.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So good.
I've never been there. I've
forget
never
the
been to
name.
Café de Mes Amis.
Oh no, I forget the name.
Jean-Marc?
Yes!
Yeah.
Oh, so good.
Yeah, yeah.
So
Right down the road.
Good.
Yeah.
I need more baked goods in my life.
Yeah.
The main language in France is French. This is how you say please, s'il vous plaît. This is how you say good night, bonne nuit. More than 75 million people speak French worldwide. French food is famous around the world. People enjoy golden flaky croissants. Macaroons are French almond cookies. They come in a rainbow of colors.
I've never had one, but they look so good. Are they awesome? Really?
Thin pancakes called crepes are cooked on a hot griddle. My friends, I'll be honest with you. I like to eat. And when I was away on vacation a couple weeks ago at Bethany Beach in Delaware, there's an establishment called Sunshine Crepes. And I'd never had a crepe before. My family tells me I did, but I don't remember it.
Yeah.
I had a chocolate strawberry crepe with whipped cream. Oh, I can't wait to go back.
Wow.
Well, I do love the ocean and the bookstore there, but to get that crepe back in my mouth.
Actually, like, I mean, I'm sure it would be kind of weird. Like, it probably wouldn't be the same, but if you really want a crepe, I think they're really good. IHOP has them. Those, just same you said. They are quite good. I mean, it's worth a shot.
Well, it's been a long, long time since I've been to IHOP, but I did really enjoy their red velvet pancakes.
Dude, they're really... I think IHOP has good food.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My friends, a special dedication goes out to Miss Cara. Which sports are popular in France?
Soccer.
Crowds line the streets to watch Le Tour de France. It's the most famous bicycle race in the world. And let me tell you, from what Miss Cara tells me, it's not just about bicycle racing. It's about introducing the world to France and the beauty of the country.
My mom used to like to watch that. She really liked watching the Tour de France.
They have all different colored shirts for different reasons, and they're all important.
No way.
And it is teamwork. It is a team sport.
Have you ever heard of the... And this is for real. This is not a lie. Have you ever heard of the Tour de Tuna? There is a bicycle race in Altoona, and it's called the Tour de Tuna. Toona. Did you know that?
No.
Yeah, there's also a replica of the Vietnam War Memorial in Altoona, which is really cool. It's quite, I mean, it's not as big as the one in D.C., but Altoona is and the home of Sheetz, the birthplace of Sheetz.
Oh.
Yeah.
Sheetz is good.
Yeah.
French fans also enjoy
soccer
and basketball. There are hundreds of art museums in France. The biggest is the Louvre in Paris. The Louvre used to be a royal palace. It holds the famous Mona Lisa painting.
Mona Lisa.
Is she smiling or not? She clearly is.
Yeah, dude, I think she's smiling.
Solved. Miss Rebekah and Miss Ingrid she's smiling.
I just got my question for tomorrow.
We just answered it.
Wow.
France is the most visited country in the world.
No way!
It's true. Around 80 million tourists visit the country each year. The Palace of Versailles is a popular place to visit. It was the home of King Louis the 15th. Wait, X1V?
The 14th.
Oh, because the 1 minus is the V.
Yeah. You know, at first I thought, wow, I can't believe the United States doesn't have more visitors, than France. But that makes total sense because, too, France is so much more accessible.
Yeah,
like, you could
they have all
right
sorts of trains.
Yeah, it's easy to get to. Yeah, you can get,
Fast facts.
Oh, yeah.
Capital city, Paris. Population of France, more than 64 million people. Main language, French. Money, euro. Major religions, Christian, Muslim, and Jewish. Neighboring countries include Belgium, Germany, Italy, Luxembourg, Monaco, Spain, and Switzerland. Cool fact. The average French person eats 500 snails each year. Let's go over our glossary, friends. Ancient means very old. Capital.
What's that?
A city where a country's government is based. Landmarks. Objects or features of a place that are easily recognized. Military. Having to do with armies or war. Palace. The grand home of a king, queen, or other ruler. Tourists. People who travel and visit places for pleasure.
That's really cool. I thought that was... I did not know much about France. I like French... I like French fries.
French fries don't originate...
And French vanilla ice cream.
In France. I don't believe French vanilla ice cream does.
I wonder why they call it that.
To fancy it up?
Yeah, maybe.
Well, my friends, so we saw many things about France. And one of the things, besides being stunning, is that it's stylish.
Coco Channel.
So we...
Chanel.
Stop spreading your misinformation.
Sorry.
Little People, Big Dreams presents Coco Chanel. Written by... I never know what the MA means down there.
Me neither.
Isabel Sanchez Vergara.
Hey.
Illustrated by Anna Albero.
Which one is she?
Which one's
on the
who?
cover, just to make sure we know.
You need to wiggle your sillies out.
Was she a prisoner? She a zebra. Sorry. Dude, I'm never gonna get the globe.
Never. I don't think you really want the globe.
I kind of do, just to prove that the world is not flat like you keep saying it is.
This is the story of a French girl called Gabrielle. When she was little, Gabrielle lived in an orphanage. The nuns thought Gabrielle was very strange. She was different, and they didn't like it. Gabrielle was different. While the other girls played, she liked to sew with a needle and thread. When Gabrielle grew up, she sewed by day and sang by night. The people watching called her Coco.
She was a chanteuse.
When Coco finally went to bed, she dreamt in shapes and patterns. She wanted to make so many things. One day, Coco made a hat for her friend. Simple and elegant, it was different than the usual style. See, there's the hat she made, and here's the usual style. Coco made more and more hats until she had enough to open a hat shop. Her modern design surprised the mademoiselles in Paris. Gabrielle Chanel. One evening at a party, Coco saw that the other ladies weren't dancing. Their corsets were too tight and they could hardly breathe. So, Coco created a brand new style, simple and straight. Her dresses and skirts would be comfortable to wear.
Imagine that.
At her first fashion show, some people sneered. That means Coco's clothes were too strange and different for them. But as time went on, my friends, Coco showed them that to be stylish, you don't need to wear corsets or sparkly sequins.
Nope.
And being different might make other people think differently too. That's why everyone now remembers the young Gabrielle as the great designer, Coco Chanel.
That was awesome.
I think so.
That's cool.
So my friends, we just journeyed to France. We met somebody from France, Coco Chanel.
We did.
And yeah.
That's really cool. And we saw our friend dressed up in a new shirt. Where's he going to live next week? It was really
Ingrid?
good. Okay. Do you know what we did? I'm going to end it completely like we used to. We went around the world with Rebekah.
That's me.
We went around the world with her.
It's true.
We met Coco Chanel. We met her, yes we did. We talked about crepes and all kinds of other tasty things.
We did.
We went around the world with Rebekah.
Okay, friends. Thanks. See you next time.
Au revoir,
Bye.
Pee-wee. Au revoir.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonne nuit.
Bonne nuit.
Great.
Oh, wait, I have one more tie-in. Did you ever see Pee-wee's Big Adventure? Pee-wee meets this girl in a restaurant, and her whole dream, my whole life, is to go to Paris. And Pee-wee says that he's going to help her go to Paris, but she means Paris, Texas. Sorry.
Which wraps it back to the book because France is about the size of the state of Texas. We're out. Bye.